This is Eddie Hearn, Matchroom Boxing. You are watching Sporting Icons. You don't need to be anywhere else.
What a wonderful world that we live in when it comes to the boxing fan. So many two-faced people, so many people where their moral compass seems to be very, very offset. It really does. Anthony Joshua loses to a pound-for-pound superstar like Oleksandr Usyk, and he gets ridiculed for it. Oh, he's exposed, he's a hype job, he's no good and whatever else. Okay, he's no good because he lost to a pound-for-pound superstar, right? Okay, let's ridicule Anthony Joshua because of the outburst that he had, where some people are suggesting it was quite literally a mental health breakdown live on TV. Let's look at Tyson Fury. Rather than support Anthony Joshua, his fellow Brit, and say, you know what, good effort, never mind, I'll go take care of Usyk, you rebuild a little bit, and maybe we'll meet down the line. No. Heaven forbid that. He's going to mock Anthony Joshua. This mental health ambassador, Tyson Fury, is going to mock somebody who arguably had a mental breakdown live on TV. Yeah, good one. And honestly, right, it seems like Joshua isn't allowed to have any kind of human traits. He's not allowed to have issues. But other people like Tyson Fury are, yeah? Oh, okay. I'm seeing comments like, oh, I can't forgive Anthony Joshua for his outburst after the fight. But yet, you're quite happy to forgive the many discretions of Tyson Fury, right? A guy who's done far worse than anything that Anthony Joshua's done. Now, firstly, I don't think Anthony Joshua is going to lose any kind of sleep over Joe Smith or Jack Brown not forgiving him. And secondly, who are you to forgive anyone? Are you a priest? But let's ridicule Joshua, a man who put British boxing back on the map in a huge way. When most people talk about boxing now, and let's be honest about it, is because of his impact. A man who's fought more top-rated guys in the heavyweight division than anyone else. Not my opinion, fact. A man who has built community centres. A guy who goes to gyms in and around the United Kingdom, who goes to schools in and around the United Kingdom in his own time, not for money, in his own time to help inspire the kids. A man who, as I said before, some suggest that he actually had a real-life mental breakdown live on TV. And the same people mocking him are the ones who previously said, oh, Anthony Joshua, he's fake. Okay, so he gives you a moment of real and you chastise him for it. He can't win. But you know what? Let's all hate and mock on Anthony Joshua and let's support and let's forgive Tyson Fury, a guy who says that he's a sufferer of mental health. Yeah, we've never seen anything in public on it. And really, let's be honest, all we really have is his word for it. The mental health ambassador who mocks Anthony Joshua every time Anthony Joshua fights, whether he wins or whether he loses. This is that mental health ambassador, right? This is the guy who goes on Good Morning Britain and does talk shows and makes money on it, right? Okay, let's forgive Tyson Fury and let's mock Anthony Joshua. This is Tyson Fury, a guy who, let's be honest, it appears that he lies more time per day than he actually tells the truth. This is a guy who's made a lot of money on the subject of mental health with his tours and his books and all that kind of stuff. Let's insult Anthony Joshua for going to Saudi Arabia, while let's praise Tyson Fury for making money to go to Saudi Arabia for WWE, yeah? Oh, okay. It's absolutely madness, you know. Let's support a guy in Tyson Fury. Let's forgive a guy in Tyson Fury who, unlike Anthony Joshua, actually has a record of taking PEDs. This is the same guy who promised his whole $6 million purse from the first Wilder fight to the homeless. Yet no homeless charity anywhere in the world has ever publicly thanked him for his generous donation. Oh, wait a minute. He doesn't do things for publicity, as he tells it, of course. He's an under-the-radar charitable guy. But let's ignore the fact that it was actually him that put it out there publicly, who stated that he was going to donate his entire purse. So if you publicly put it out there, then surely you should publicly prove that you've done it, right? Otherwise, you've got these homeless charities out there waiting for a huge windfall of 6 million who didn't get it. Unbelievable. This is the same guy who, again, let's be honest, after his cousin Hughie Fury lost in the world title fight in Manchester against Joseph Parker, this is the guy who, after the fight, with his own cousin, is absolutely devastated, goes out and celebrates with Joseph Parker. This guy. Let's forgive him, yeah? This is the same guy who only, a few days ago was mocking Eddie Hearn and whatever else about loyalty with Eddie Hearn and the whole Sky Sports situation. But let's forget the fact about his loyalty to Mick Hennessy, yeah? Let's forget his loyalty to his own Uncle Peter, yeah? This is a guy who conned the boxing public with the whole Joshua Undisputed fight, only to fight Wilder for a third time. Even his dad said it was the biggest con in boxing. But let's not forget that this is the same guy who said all these horrible things about homosexuals, Jews and women, i.e. women should be, well, their place is on their back or in the kitchen and raising the kids. Let's all support this guy and his mental health, even though when he first brought up his mental health had nothing to do with the fact that it coincided with the fact that he was under investigation for PEDs from UCAD or the homosexual and Jew outbursts. Yeah, let's praise Tyson Fury and let's mock Anthony Joshua. Let's not forgive Anthony Joshua for an outburst. Let's do that, shall we? Let's all laugh at Anthony Joshua instead. Oh, but of course, you know what? Let's not forget Anthony Joshua, who on the Black Lives Matter march, he said about how people should be shopping in the local stores, i.e. not Tesco's and that. Didn't say nothing about black people. Absolutely nothing. But people want to put two and two together because they're on the Black Lives Matter rally, so therefore he must have meant only shopping black people shops. Oh, okay. But yet at the same time, you got Tyson Fury out there who was doing marches on Traveller Lives Matters, which, by the way, I do support. I do support Tyson Fury in that. People shouldn't be banned from bars and restaurants and everything just because of their heritage. I mean, that is absolutely madness. So I do support him, but you want to hate on Anthony Joshua for supporting his own. You want to mock Anthony Joshua for supporting his own, but praise Tyson Fury for supporting his own. It's just absolutely mad. And to be honest with you, and I've said it before and I'll say it again, I think that some people are just using the whole Anthony Joshua and the Black Lives Matter situation just really to put out their secretive, deep down seeded, and the fact that they've been hiding their own deep-rooted racism. They just want to try and turn it and try and use it. That's their way of really expressing it, but hiding behind, well, it's actually Anthony Joshua. By the way, not everyone, of course not, but some people certainly are. Let's be honest about it. But you know what? Let's not pretend that I've said anything that's truthful. Let's just hide behind what I've told you, even though everything that I've told you here is facts. Let's try and turn it into Sport and Icons is biased. Sport and Icons on a matchroom payroll. Sport and Icons is just a hater of Tyson Fury. Yeah, let's just sweep it under the rug. Let's not argue the points. I mean, heaven forbid somebody here on YouTube in the boxing community actually tells the truth. But let's just deflect it as hate because some of you don't like the truth. Listen, Joshua's a man who's been carrying the weight of British boxing on his shoulders for years. For years. He gets beat by a pound-for-pound superstar like Oleksandr Usyk, but let's call him a hype job because he couldn't beat an Usyk. So he's a hype job. He's no good. He should retire. He's garbage. He's overhyped. Yeah, let's do that. Maybe, just maybe, Anthony Joshua is the real one with mental health. Maybe he's the one who's been going through struggles. And maybe you should really be supporting him. But instead, you want everyone to support Tyson, who claims to have mental health and hides behind his own areas, citing, oh, it was mental health. That's why I said it. That's why I did this. That was why. Mental health, mental health. Let me write a book. Let me go on TV and let me make a whole ton of money doing speaking tours about it. While at the same time mocking Anthony Joshua and other people. Well, maybe, just maybe, Tyson Fury doesn't actually have these extreme mental health issues. Listen, everybody's got them, but maybe he doesn't have the extreme ones that he's talking about. Maybe, just maybe, he just has his moral compass is all off wrong. It's all off center. Just maybe, right? Hopefully not. Hopefully Tyson's been telling the truth about his whole mental health thing. But people will go, oh, Sport and Icons, what? You say this about Tyson Fury. What? And mental health, Tyson Fury. Mental health, Tyson Fury. Oh, really? Oh, okay. Let's believe a man who lies 30,000 times a day. I mean, let's not question it. Let's just have a go at Anthony Joshua instead, yeah? Good one. Drop your thoughts below. I'm out.